What's going on, everybody? It's the boy who had 7, and we are in for a treat today. I've got 36 Chamber Tattoo Studio. He's coming in to hang out with me. I got a commission piece from him, and I'm so excited to see what is in this box. Freaking awesome, guys. So thank you guys for being here. Without further ado, I'm going to bring him in now. Howard, what's going on, my friend?
What's up, everybody? Thanks for having me, Matt. I'm glad you wanted a piece from me. It was exciting. 2 characters that I wasn't used to, putting together, I should say, at least. But I kind of, used my imagination a little bit and threw my own little twist on how I thought that those 2 could go together.
Cool, man. I was on the Drew Manchu's show the other day, and he was talking about, what 2 franchises would you like to see to come together other than Marvel and DC?
Right.
And I'm sitting here and everybody's saying all kinds of great stuff, and I started thinking, man, my favorite franchise, one of them is Harry Potter. And how could I get him into the comic book world? And then right away, I'm like, Justice League Dark. Like, he could totally come into that magic and get something going there. So then as soon as I got off of there, I was looking through Instagram, and I see your stuff, and I'm like, oh shoot, I told him I was going to commission. This is perfect. And that's literally right when I hit you up, man. I was like, dude, can you do this? So
yeah,
I don't know, man.
It was fun. I had a lot of fun doing it, and it tested my creativity a little bit as far as putting these 2 together, because Harry Potter's a kid, first of all, and Zatanna is a little risque for some, so it was it was interesting, but I think I pulled it off, and you'll see what I mean.
That's awesome, dude. Well, before we get any further, man, let's say what's up to everybody that came to check this out. Discovery Bay was in here earlier. I wonder if you're still here. JB, say what's up if you are. We got Magic Lasso. Hey, my friend. He says that, meant to tell you, Matt, I liked your Marvel unboxing video. Thanks, dude. And he loves Endgame. Are you an Endgame fan? Did you love that movie?
Yeah, it was excellent. Like, awesome. I was talking about it last night, and it was so awesome to see like the panels come alive on the screen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like when Thanos is fighting Spider-Man, it was like panel for panel in the movie. And I was like, this is great.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it wouldn't be as good if we didn't have Infinity War before it and then the 20 other movies before that.
Yeah.
But I think as an event and as the final piece, it was the most excited I've ever been for a movie. And while I was watching it, it blew me away more than any other movie I'd seen, man. That's just me.
Right.
So I loved it,
awesome. Man. Yeah, it was really good.
I get some heat for that. Sometimes on like Facebook group chats or whatever, I'll be like, Endgame's my favorite MCU movie. And people are like, boo, you suck. Get out of here. And I'm like, how do you hate on that movie, man? Like,
yeah, he can't. It's so good.
Heck so yeah, good. Man. I'm glad I found somebody else like me. You're all, bro, I got to go, man. I get the soldier all the way, man. I'll see you. So Klaus is saying he wants a Geeky GMT is my boy from Sweden. And he's saying he wants a commission of Deadpool looking at a picture of Harley Quinn saying, how can something so beautiful be from the DC universe? That's great, man.
That is cool.
I love that, Klaus. Pretty awesome, man. Hey, Sean Richards, what's up, brother? Thank you for stopping in, man. I appreciate you. Gomez, what's up, broski? Batman Benader, hey, what's going on? Bubs Comics, Matt's lying. His favorite franchise is Chick-fil-A. I do love me some customer service from Chick-fil-A. They never get it wrong, man.
That is true.
Man, we talk about it all the time. Like, we'll go to Wendy's and McDonald's, and a family of 9, bro, when I'm ordering from those places, they're always getting something wrong,
Right, yeah.
We go to Chick-fil-A, and they're like, hello, how are you? Here you go. And it's perfect,
Right.
It's great stuff, man.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Let's see. Matt, Comic Mag Musings. Hello. What's up, man? Geeky GMT. I already said hey to you. Count Von Strange. What's good, bro? And No Good Comics. What's up, man? Guys, I got a commission piece from this man right here, and I'm super stoked to open it up. But boy, you had 7. You were on my best friend list until I noticed the Green Bay Packers. What's up? That's awesome, dude. It's all right, brother. I can respect the Bears, man. Hey, look.
That's my second team. I was all because I grew up, with that Bears '80s defense.
Yeah,
and dude. Mike Singletary he's the reason why I wanted to play football.
Cool.
Watching him play and his eyes and they're still one of my favorite teams, but
yeah,
I'm an Eagles fan through and through. Die hard, baby. Fly Eagles fly tonight in the draft.
Oh, that's it.
I can't wait.
Let's go.
As long as you don't put that cheese head on.
Dude, I would, but it's been chewed up by children and animals. So, dude,
CFAP. We can't be friends no more, bro.
Okay, this is exactly what to say to Sean and everybody else. And we got teams, right? But we can all agree that we hate the Cowboys.
Yeah,
I'm just kidding, CFAP. I love you, bro.
Cowboys and the Patriots.
That's right. I throw the Seahawks in there too. I am not a Seahawks fan, man. So it's funny, guys. When we were trying to figure out what time we were going to do this show, he's like, "Dude, Thursday's great as long as it does not get in the way of the draft." So, and we were talking before, man. Like both of us woke up this morning a little hyped, like because there's no sports, and all of a sudden here's the draft, man.
Right. Yeah, it's a little different, but hey, it's something.
Yeah, I know, man. Whatever we can get, right? He's on sub you both now. We love you, CFAP. Facts. NFL draft for the win. That's right, Sean.
Yeah, man.
Fun Comics 814. Disco. Hey, what's up, Desi Thunder? That's my niece. What's up, girlfriend? Awesome. All right, I think we got everybody in here. Make sure we're all here. So, who do you think your team's gonna take today, man? What do you want? Do you have any idea?
I'm hoping they make some moves, trade up, try to get one of those top 3 receivers. I don't know if they're gonna do that, if they pull the trigger on it, but I'd like to see them get a top flight wide receiver. If not, maybe drop back into the second round, pick up a couple second round picks, and get a wide receiver and a defensive back or linebacker.
Okay, sweet, man. Yeah, dude. I think for my team, we've had Aaron Rodgers for so long, and we haven't given him the best opportunity to win more.
Yeah,
because that dude is one of the greatest quarterbacks I've ever seen play.
Yeah, he is good.
When he's on,
he's definitely good, man.
He is on, and then his legs, he can run and move.
Yeah.
But we haven't given him any weapons for the last 12 years, and it just for me, it's a travesty. So I'm hoping we get some weapons. I'd like to see like a star wide receiver, man, because our guy now is great, but I don't think he's a number 1 receiver. I think he's a number 2.
Yeah.
I'm opening this up while we're talking, by the way, man. That way we can get into this.
Yeah.
But hey, what's up, D-Runk? Thanks, man, for stopping in. Do not get in trouble. I will not say your name out loud. The other day we were in an auction, and Brandon Stawinski was in there. And we said his name. We're like, "What's up, Brandon?" And his wife was in the room, and she didn't realize he was bidding on stuff. She put him on blast, dude. He's all, "Guys, I gotta go. I got in trouble." It's so good.
Oh, that sucked.
There's a rat in the chat. No. Yeah, man. So I was laughing my head off when he did that. So, all right. This is awesome, dude. Awesome. It's good stuff. I'm excited. Nervous, bro. No, I'm actually really, really excited, man. So before I open this up, brother, I mean, you're open for commissions, right? Like, tell everybody what you do, man, what you're doing.
Yeah. As everyone knows, on this whole quarantine stay-at-home order, I am, the owner and artist of a tattoo shop, and I can't work. So I have opened up my commission books to, some original artwork on, blank covers. Prices vary. They start from $50 and go up depending on what you want, color, black and white, how many characters. So if anybody's interested, you can hit me up on IG. and I'll send you my price list, and we can go from there.
Man. Yeah, so I was telling my wife I wanted to get a commission piece from you, and I've been wanting to do it for a while. And I sold some books. So I don't know if you know this, but she's told me like, hey, you can't spend our money anymore. So you want to keep getting comic books and stuff, you got to sell your stuff.
Right.
So I'm like, okay. So I sold a book the other night, and I had some money, and I'm like, okay, finally I can do this. And I showed her your Instagram, and she's like, let's see how good this guy is. You know, she starts going through it. She's like, oh, he's actually a really good tattoo artist. You know, like, wow, it's really good. Check that out. Okay, yeah, didn't get one from him, you know. So I got her approval. So I guess
that's good. Yeah,
it's all better that way. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
So, are you working on some commission pieces right now?
Yes, I am. I have a few crazy ideas that people have given to me, and I'm in the process of putting them together as we speak. But,
sweet, man.
Yeah. I just finished one last night for Zach B.
Nice. So, Zach B. Cool.
Yeah.
Good stuff, man. So in Pennsylvania, how's it looking for you and COVID and all that stuff, man? I mean, you going to be down for a while? Or?
Yeah, I think so. I think because we're, according to the CDC guidelines, we are a phase 2 business. So I'm thinking at least June at the earliest, if not later than that. So yeah. It's gonna be a rough one. Like, and I don't know until we have a vaccine. It's gonna be an issue, and there is no social distancing in what I do. It's just we just have to be careful and selective, and make sure we protect ourselves as well as our clients. Yeah. I'm probably gonna get before I go back to work an antibody test and a COVID-19 test, just so I know for my clients peace of mind that I'm good when they come into my establishment. So, but I mean, it's scary, dude. I found out yesterday my grandmother might have it. She lives in an old age home, and her roommate about a week ago got it. She's been in quarantine for the week. But 2 days ago, her blood oxygen dropped to like 85%. They have her on oxygen right now. They're waiting on the results of the test. So, we'll see.
Dang it.
Yeah. And it's tough too, because my wife's a diabetic. So we all got to be, and she's a hairdresser. So it's like.
Right up close to the
yeah. So, she's at risk too. So, we just gotta be careful, Yeah. That's all.
Dude, prayers to your grandma, man. I mean, I hope that all works out.
Thank you. Yeah.
So my oldest sister, she is, how old is she now? 41. She's had some diseases her whole life since she was about 12, 13. And she's got a really compromised immune system. And so the other day, like, she got a huge fever, like 105, and
oh wow,
sick as could be. So they didn't want to send her to the hospital, so she didn't get it there. But they wanted to make sure she was okay. So they did this whole thing for her where she could go in like a back door and go to a sterilized room and get everything checked out. I mean,
right.
She's had to have 2 kidney transplants. She's been on dialysis for like 8 years. Like, she's really, I mean, she's doing great once she got her kidney. But that scared the heck out of us, man. And she went in, ended up just having the flu.
Okay.
And so she didn't have COVID, which is really great, man. And so I'm hoping grandma's okay and everything works out, man. But prayers to her for sure, man.
Yeah, thank you.
And you know what? I mean, I hope they get that antivirus or whatever they need, just some type of cure for this thing, and then we all get back to work, man.
Right.
I'm a business owner like you.
Yeah.
And I've had to go from, a steady 8 employees to 2, and it's like I make money based off of how many guys I have working. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So we're both in the same boat. It's like, dang, hurry up and get this thing figured out.
Yep. I'm just lucky, we are a smaller shop, and we are, pretty much appointment based.
Cool.
So, it was tax season when all this shit went down. So we were booked, and we had to like cut everybody off and be like, so they're like chomping at the bit to get in. So, you know, I'm hoping, you know, it'll be smooth sailing. We can, you know, start out slow once we're allowed to open again, you know, 3 days a week.
Yeah.
And then, you know, 4 and 5 and then 6 back up, you know, to full steam.
You know what, man? I just, I'm excited to get back to work, a little bit itchy, you know what I'm saying? But maybe by the time that everybody gets their stimulus checks, then you'll be able to open again and they can shop, right?
All right. Well, that's what it was. People are messaging, you know, me and the guy that works with me. You know, I got my stimulus check, man. When can I get in? Hold up. Hold up. Yeah, man.
All right. Well, that's cool. Let's get into this thing. You ready to do this, man?
Yeah, let's get into it.
Open. All right, guys. So check it out. Actually, before we do that, let me say hi to some people because we had some people pop in here.
Yeah.
I don't want to miss them. We're gonna skip CFAP because he's a Cowboy fan. So next it's he's getting CFAP. Bubs Comics popped in. D Runks at work. Steve Whiting says he got an awesome rocket raccoon from you, man.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a beautiful piece right there. Rag 718, what's up, Rag? Let's see. Bake the Snake, what's shaking, homie? Hope you're doing well, my brother. Superhero Reviews, hey, what's up, Superhero Reviews? And let's see, I think that's everybody. All right, guys. So I was watching Drew Manchu's show, and he was talking about bringing different franchises together. Like, what franchise would you like to see, right? So, you know, immediately my thoughts go to DBZ, Harry Potter, trying to see all these different franchises that I love, you know?
Right.
And I thought, man, I'd love to see Harry Potter get into comics, but how can we do that? And of course, I said this earlier, but for all of you that just got here, I thought Justice League Dark. Perfect. See Harry Potter, the Justice League Dark. And I heard the writer of Harry Potter, J.K. Rowling, said at some point she never wanted to see Harry in a comic book, which
well,
that takes me. Comic Tom showed a video. I watched Comic Tom one time where he showed like Harry Potter, somebody in a different, I can't remember the title, but some other book has a character that looks just like Harry in the background, like some wizard bar. You know, Harry's in there with his scarf and stuff and his colors, jazz. So anyway, man, I thought this would be cool to get you to do a piece of Harry Potter meets Zatanna. And so I messaged him, guys. I'm like, all right, Zatanna's usually super sexy. Just keep it on, you know, keep it okay. You know, I can show this in front of my children. And so, I mean, here we go, guys. I'm excited. I'm nervous. Let's do this. Let's make me just a little bigger.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Here we go. Boom. Oh, yeah. Yeah, dude. Yeah, boy. That is awesome. Check that out.
It's like, you know, they're on stage, you know, and all of a sudden Harry pops out of the background and uses his wand, and
dude, you know, that's freaking awesome, bro. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me look at it. I let you guys see it. Oh yeah, he's got the scar on his forehead, his round glasses. He's got his wand with some magic coming out of it. Yeah, Zatanna's sweet, dude. You got her with the leggings, which is great. You got her covered up so I can show it. Right? Heck yeah, dude. That is so good, bro. Yes. Oh, man. I'm in love with it, dude. Great job, bro. So happy with this.
Man.
I don't know if you can see, but right up there, I've got another commission piece on a comic that I got some other artists to do, but I've been waiting to like replace it with this one, man. So this is going to be up in the comic shop all the time, dude. I love the curtains too, bro. So good.
It tells a little story, you know, rather than just the two characters. I figured it would be like,
yeah, man,
a little bit of a treat.
Dude, I love it, man. And then he picked me out, guys, a Justice League Dark Wonder Woman Witching Hour blank. So then he put everything on that. Yeah. So it just works out. I got the Justice League Dark, Harry meeting Zatanna. Yeah, dude. I love it, bro. I think you did so good. What I love the most is seeing the magic out of his wand and out of her hands, man.
Right.
So, era, Harry backwards. Yeah, dude. That came out so good, bro. Magical. Oh, I love the white in her hair and the white on her suit and the way you like highlight that, man. That's cool. Her leggings look great. Dude, I like Harry's outfit, bro. And then you've got his scarf on. So good, dude. Yeah, then look at that, guys. He's got his lightning bolt scar from the Cruciatus curse. No, not Cruciatus curse. I'm sorry. Avada Kedavra curse.
Yeah.
Dang. Dude, that's so great, dude. Yeah. Replace the reverse flash. Put it there, dude. Oh, this is cool, man. What'd you include in here, bro?
Gave you a little extra, some prints and stuff like that.
Can I pull those out and show them?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see what everyone's saying, man. It's really good. That's fire. That's fantastic. This is so cool. Pretty dope. He wouldn't be so hairy if he shaved. Good job. Awesome cover. That's awesome. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, cool. Wally. That's awesome, dude. These are great prints, dude. Oh, that's cool. Joker. That was my attempt at a laugh at Joker. That's cool, man. Oh, that's cool. I like this one a lot. Was that pen sketch marker?
Yeah.
Dude, that's cool.
Pencil and pen.
Kind of like a Scotty Young vibe to it. Oh, that is disgusting. I saw this one on your Instagram and I was like, blown away. Look at this one, guys. Dang. That's sick, dude. Who'd you do this one for?
That was just Inktober. Back in October, every day I drew a different character.
Dang, dude. Oh, my kid's gonna love this one, dude. My son is a huge Robin fan, bro. That's gonna go up in his room. Dang.
Yeah, I figured, I'd give you a different variety of characters.
Yeah, dude. I like these. I like these like kid-esque.
Right. Yeah.
Dude, that's really cool. Wow, dude. This stuff is great, bro. I'm keeping this one in the office, dude. Dang, man. Awesome. Dude, I'm so stoked, bro. This is so
I'm
going
glad you liked it, man.
on the wall, man. Or on the desk there. Dang, dude. It came out really good. Got his green eyes right, too, bro. Mm-hmm. Shoot, dude. That's so good, man. Yeah. That's awesome, dude. Yeah, I always think about like getting different commissions from different people in the community, right? Like I love the fact that you're a member of the community and that we have other artists in the community, and I'd rather, send my money to them. You know what I'm saying? To you guys, to you,
right?
And then people that I really don't know too well, maybe a more famous artist or something. You know what I mean? Like, I'd rather start getting your stuff out there and people from the community out there. So it feels good for me to be able to support my friend,
Thank you.
And also to get such a good piece in return. I mean, that's legit, dude. I'm gonna look at it every day. Just be happy, man. I gotta show. Do you know Matt Thanatos?
No.
Now he used to be really, really into the community, and he took a little break for about a year. Mm-hmm. But he's a humongous Zatanna and Harry Potter fan as well.
Okay.
And as it was coming in the mail, I'm like, oh, he's gonna love this. So I'm gonna put this out on Instagram here today. That's what I'm gonna do today, man. So so good, dude. The book is great, but hat and shirt is terrible. 13-time world champions, baby. Don't get any better than that.
It's funny how sports can divide us.
I know, right? When I was a kid, so the first Super Bowl I can remember watching is probably Bengals and Niners. I think that's as far back as my memory serves me, So I know the Bears defense was awesome in the 80s, but I've only known that as an adult looking back. Right. I didn't watch it myself. Like me, when I played football, it was all about Junior Seau, like 55 and the Beast.
Yep.
Loved watching him play. But I played quarterback and running back, man. So like Emmett Smith was a beast back in the
Yeah.
90s. I can give him that. Barry Sanders, another guy that I watched.
All time favorite running back is Barry. He just watching him play he was so elegant when he would run.
Hey, like, Jack Pete.
Him and Walter Payton, man, but Barry was on another level.
Yeah. Yeah, Walter Payton, when I watched him, man, he was like really downhill. You know, like the guy was fire, but Barry Sanders, dude, you put a dime out there, that turn, you know, you could turn on a dime, dude. Yeah. He did that, bro, and he did like 50 of them. You know what I'm saying?
Yep,
dude.
Yep.
Oh man, I was showing my daughter because she loves to watch sports with me, and she plays varsity soccer.
Okay,
and you know, we've always watched sports together. And the other day I was showing her, hey, I've ever showed you Barry Sanders? And she's like, no. So we sat down and watched on YouTube for a while, like some of his moves. And she's like, oh my gosh, this guy was so good. And I'm like, yeah, he retired like at 30 years old.
Right.
Like
I'm done.
Like,
yeah, man, it sucks because Detroit was such a bad team for so long.
That's right.
They still are. Like, yeah. But you know, it's crazy too. You think about it, how many good players that the Detroit Lions had that just like cut it quit. Like Megatron's another one. He probably could have been one of the best wide receivers ever.
Yeah,
and
he's top 5 already with the team he was on.
Right.
You know, imagine he had. Oh man.
Right. They just, you know, such a historic franchise like them. They just. The front office there just couldn't get it together.
Comic Mag Musing saying Barry Sanders had a defensive player grabbing him before he even got the ball.
Yep.
I mean, you're right. And to see all the stuff that he did.
Yep.
Geeky GMT. So he's from Sweden, but he loves USA football, man. Yeah. And he's a huge Broncos fan. So he's like, sharp all the way. I hate the Broncos. Only because they stole a Super Bowl from us in '98. Freaking John Elway, man. You know what? Emmett Smith definitely top 3 all time, man. I really think so. No, not for you.
Not for me. Nah, he had a great team. That offense was great. They had a great offensive line. Yeah. He had a top quarterback, a top wide receiver.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, he was good, but I don't think he's top 5 in my opinion.
No. Those are fighting words.
Yeah. And he's a Cowboy. Even as a Cardinal, he couldn't get my
House
vote.
Till the end. What's up, man?
Couldn't get my vote.
Who's your favorite Eagle, man, of all time?
Of all time?
Yeah, it's
probably Brian Dawkins, man. He was
Dirty Dawkins.
He was like another person when he stepped onto that field, man. The guy is such a sweet, genuine, you know, person off the field, but when he was on that field, he was a monster.
Game face.
Monster. Yeah, dude. Weapon X. He would just come out there and, you know, destroy. My favorite play of all time was him hitting Mike Vick.
Oh,
it was like Vic was running into the end.
About that, dude.
Mike Vick says it to this day. That was the hardest
hit he's ever felt, right? Yep. Oh, I remember that play, dude. Yeah. And Mike Vick, another guy that could turn on the dime, dude.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, he got blasted, bro. Oh, that's right. I remember that, man.
Yeah. And, you know, I mean, you got there was good players, you know, in the late 80s, early 90s, you know, with, you know, Reggie White. And
I was going to say, my favorite Eagle of all time is Reggie White.
Yeah.
But you know why, bro.
He left and won you a championship.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah.
Let's see. Magic Lasso says Glenn Fry is his favorite Eagle. Don Henley. Hey, Gamma, what's up? Bears, Lions fan in here. We were just talking about Barry Sanders, man.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see who else we got. Emmett Smith's the GOAT to CFAP. Gomez says that's how he feels about the Patriots. I know we don't want to see the Patriots anymore, so now we're going to go for the Bucks. Earl Campbell was a beast. Herschel Walker too.
Yep.
Heck yeah, Herschel Walker. I don't know, man. My favorite Green Bay Packer of all time, it's Brett Favre and then Aaron Rodgers. Like so close, man.
Okay.
I mean, I've been blessed. Like I was
So
saying,
you from Green Bay originally?
no.
Okay.
So cool
So
story.
yeah.
My grandpa was a Marine in World War II.
Okay.
Right. And when he took off to go serve, he met a guy over there that actually played for the Packers.
Okay.
And they became good buddies, man. And so when my grandpa came back from the war, he just raised my dad as a Packer fan.
Whoa.
But then my aunt and my uncle were Cowboy fans. So I mean, I don't know, man. So my dad, raised me as a Packer fan, and so I remember, man, just watching John. He was the quarterback before Favre, and I remember him getting hurt, and then Brett Favre comes in, and then just magic. And that was like 92, 91, I think. And then since then, man, I just watched Favre play, and I mean, that guy was the most exciting player that I've ever seen play. Like, it's either an interception or a touchdown, dude.
Yeah, right. Yep, that's true. But that's what made him fun to watch. You never knew what was going to happen.
Yeah,
he could scramble out and throw the ball 50 yards down the field and just jump ball. Somebody get the ball.
Hey, Vinny, what's up, man? You know what? Favre was a gunslinger for sure. One of my favorite plays is when he was in purple. I don't know if you remember, dude, but he was playing with the Vikings against the Niners, and there was like 0 time on the clock, and he throws like a 40-yard bullet, and one of the receivers catches it in the end zone on the tippy toes and like win the game, dude. I mean, Brett was so great. But I'll tell you this: when I was watching him play as a Viking against the Saints, and they were gonna, try to make it to the playoffs, I was like, guys, I'm sorry, but he's about to throw a pick. This guy's played for me for so long. Trust me.
Yeah.
Just trust me. What happens? He throws a pick, man.
Yeah. I know.
Oh, good times, man. Shoot, I used to hate having to go against McNabb. McNabb had some good years in him, man, especially with T.O.
Yeah, dude. That was, if they would have worked it out and been able to play for a few more years, it would have been trouble.
Yeah. So NYC, man, thanks for popping in, my brother. So this is his commission piece for me, man. So Zatanna with her hat, Harry Potter popping out of the stage in the back behind those beautiful red curtains. And there it is, man. Check it out. It's got his lightning scar, his scarf, Zatanna with them legs. I mean, it just looks so good, man. He kept it PG-13 for me. I love it, man. So good. Yeah, oh, dude, it's so great, dude. I'm so happy with this.
I appreciate it.
Oh, yeah, dude. Oh, yeah. So, and then, of course, he gave me some art prints, guys, and which this thing is just insane. Look at that. That's so good, dude. That's really good. Wally. Give me some Wally. I'm a dad, man. It's stuff I've watched a million times, Cesar Romero. This one's great, too. I mean, they're all great. And I love this, man. That's so good, bro. My son, literally, I bought him a Robin hat for Christmas like 3 years ago, and he still wears it like almost every day. He puts it on backwards. Got Robin, like he has Robin prints up in his room, Robin toys, like he just loves Robin, so he's gonna love that one, man. Let's see what the chat is saying. Oh yeah, Eagles, Warren Moon. Oilers. Let's see here. All right.
Isn't he from the band, the Eagles?
Yeah.
I think there might be.
This guy. Let's see. ICT Vinny. I think Favre and Rodgers kissed and made up. Man, yeah, they were not friends for a long time, man.
Yeah. Why do you think that was? Was that just?
You know what, man? Favre didn't want to go out,
right?
And it was Aaron Rodgers' time to step up. Like as a Packer fan watching it all, Rodgers is I mean, if you put their overall skills together, I think Rodgers is a better quarterback, to be honest. But I mean, my favorite play I've ever watched is from Rodgers when he threw that Hail Mary against the Lions, man. Yeah. I almost died of a heart attack, dude. I was seriously like screaming and running around the house. I got all lightheaded. My heart was all. My wife's like, "Sit down, you fool! You're gonna die on this." Oh my gosh, man! I just think it was Favre didn't want to leave and he wanted to hang on to being the GOAT, and Aaron Rodgers is like, "Hey, it's my turn," and
well, they drafted him high, so in the first round, right? He was a first round pick, right?
Say that again. Aaron Rodgers. Yeah. They drafted Rodgers. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it was like, the writing was on the wall. It was time to,
Sorry, Gamma. He was at the game where Aaron Rodgers threw the Hail Mary, man. Oh, shoot. Sorry, bro. Oh, yeah. What were you saying, Brian? I didn't mean to cut you off. I just had
the writing was on the wall. I think the front office knew it was time to move on. And, it's tough when you have a player like that.
Yeah.
Just like Joe Montana went to the Chiefs and,
Steve Young, man. I mean,
Young. Yeah.
I hate like the only team that I can think of on the top of my head that has done their franchise player well is the Lakers with Kobe. Yeah. They kept him on a multi-million-dollar contract till the end. Yep. I mean, the Patriots just got rid of Tom, right?
Right.
I mean, the Niners kick out Montana for Young. The Packers kick out Favre for Rodgers. You know what I mean? Like, so
there's not
it is what it is. It's competition. Right. It's all about winning,
Yeah. That's true.
Man. I'm sorry. So we got a bunch of Lions fans in here, man. I gotta give you guys some love. Jack B, Gamma Comics Collectibles, Dre Boogie. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Hey, back to Barry Sanders. He's the GOAT. All right.
Yeah. Right. We can agree on that.
That's right. We can all agree we hate the Cowboys, right? I have to say it all the time, and I'm teasing, man. Like, but I'm from Texas, okay? I drive outside, and you can count 1,000 Cowboy flags and decals on a car, and I mean it's insane.
It's funny up here because they're in our division, so we play them twice a year.
Yeah,
and you'd be surprised, man, how many cockroaches.
Yes.
Or up here in the city of Philadelphia. Like,
get out of our city.
Yeah, like they come out of the woodwork when it's game day, and we ain't having that.
Yeah, man.
It's like you're a Fugazi fan. You ain't from Texas at all. What are you doing up here? Why? Yeah. Because in the 90s they were, dynasty, but come on,
they were
front runner, with your starter jacket and
dude, people tell me the same thing though. They're like, "Dude, you're from Texas. Why are you a Packer fan, dude?" And I'm like,
"You got a story behind
Dallas. All right, if I was from Dallas, okay, there's 2 Texas teams here, and I'd pick Houston first. All right."
Yeah. Uh-huh.
No, I all my family members, like except for my dad, and my sisters, all of them are Cowboy fans, man. All my cousins, all of my uncles and aunts. It's like. And they don't say nothing until the Cowboys win like 2 in a row, and then all of a sudden, you never they're gonna win the Super Bowl.
Chirping.
Get out of here, man. And then when they lose, it's just quiet, man. Yeah. Facebook just.
Yep. As long as Jerry Jones has his 2 cents in it,
that's right.
Ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, that's true, man. He micromanages everything so hard that. Because I mean, look, man, they got some weapons.
They've got so much talent on that defensive side of the ball, and offense. It's like they can't get out of their own way.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think their whole defensive line is first-round draft picks, almost.
Yeah, I mean, even their offensive line is like one of the best in the league. I'm like, give that to Aaron Rodgers, and we have 2 more Super Bowls, man.
Right. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And Zeke with his half shirts.
Dude,
I want to be like,
I know, dude.
What's wrong with you, man?
my best friend. So one of my best friends. I got two best friends. Okay, I know it's best, but anyway, two guys that I just grew up with from the time I was like 11. Right. One of them is a Packer fan, so that's awesome.
All right.
So we're always like calling each other, and when and I'll say it one last time, Detroit fans, when Rodgers threw that Hail Mary and we won, like he's the first one calling me, like screaming too, you know. But my other best friend, man, he's a diehard Cowboy fan, dude. And I play a lot of sports. Like I play City League basketball, and we'll play football on the weekends, man. And so we go out to play football, bro. And he's like this old, you know, not old, but I mean, come on, we're not 20 or 20s anymore. You know what I'm saying? He's like 37, coming out with his big old belly, and he's got his shirt up there, bro.
Oh, dude.
Like, he's in the house, dude. I'm like, you can't even run 20 yards without stopping breathing, you know? Like, calm down, dude.
Oh, that's funny.
No, he's great, dude. He's so much fun, man.
Yeah.
Please stop PTSD. I'm sorry, brother.
CFAP, you gotta be quiet with that nonsense, man. When's the last time you won anything?
Oh, snap. All right, CFAP, you want to come in here and talk some smack? I will shoot you the link right now.
When's the last time you won anything, brother? Zip it.
Dude, I feel like we just won a Super Bowl yesterday, and it's been 10 years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I don't know.
I was at when we won, I was at the parade, and it feels like it was yesterday. I'm like, man, it's like 3 years ago already.
Dude.
What the hell?
Just like that, dude. Just like that. Oh, yeah. My friend sure was angry that year, man. He was so mad. For me, dude, it's always like, as long, you know, like if my team doesn't win it, it's always like, you know what, as long as it's not the Patriots, I'm okay. You know, like, and I didn't start out hating the Patriots. I really didn't. It just got old for me, bro. It just got really old for me. And I'm like, just same with Golden State. I don't want to see Golden State win another one. I don't want to see, you know, I don't want to see the Patriots win another one. Let's get someone else in there, you know?
Yeah.
If it can't be my team, because that's always disappointing when my team don't make it. Of course. You know? Look, hey, Comic Talk, Scott Evans.
I've gone through so many years of that, like losing, you know.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Here it goes, bro.
Yeah, here it is.
The Philly's about to come out of him, bro.
Yeah, it is. It don't matter how many rings you got. You still ain't got the most. You'll always be chasing the Steelers and the Patriot, like so, and you're not going to win anymore. As long as you have Jerry Jones as your owner, man. Sorry, bro. Him as a general manager ain't winning you guys nothing.
Here it goes.
And Zeke's a diva. They won't pay Dak. You know, they got their own problems. We'll be lucky if you guys win a handful of games this year, man. It's going to be a disaster in Dallas.
Oh, here it comes. CFAP. Hey, CFAP, for the record, I love you. All right.
Yeah, I love you too, CFAP. But when it comes to the football and the Birds and Cowboys.
And you guys are like, it's Eagles and Cowboys. I mean, how can you not? You know, how can you not? What's up, Doomsday Comics? Yeah, JJ Watt. The only thing JJ Watt sacks are groceries at HEB.
Whoa, Doomsday! Better watch it, son.
I know, right? Oh my gosh, let's see here. Packers for life. Yeah, Vinny's a cheesehead like me, man. I don't know. I just feel blessed. Like once Rodgers is done. Like,
put it on the list. You to talk football.
I know, right? We should. I'm totally down.
Yeah,
I'm totally down with that.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna have a disclaimer, you know.
Right. Right. Some guys get a little upset, you know. They get butthurt.
Dude. Every year at work, I get with my employees and we do like a weekly picks. And we try to see who can, at the end of the year, has the best record, and then everybody treats them out to lunch, right?
Right.
And it starts the most fights at work, man. People are already heated because our two teams played and one team beat the other. So one guy's already walking in like he's Conor McGregor. The other dude is like angry, and then like it just goes. It just goes so good, bro.
Yeah. Because it's funny, like. I have a few, you know, Dallas fans that, you know, I know, and some Steelers fans. Yeah. And it's like, Like I hate them football season, but then after that, like I'm a huge fan of football. Like I love players, like individual players. I love the game itself. Now, there's two teams like I don't like we said, the Cowboys and the Patriots. The Patriots might fade away because now that they don't have like Belichick's still there, but Brady's not. So we'll see what he can do.
See what happens
there. Right. But the Cowboys hate always going to be there. But so I'll give props to any other team but them.
I'll tell you this,
even the Redskins, the Giants, like they're in our division, but I don't. It's just something about them Cowboys, man.
What's up, Zach B?
Zach B, I finished up your project, man. It's gonna be coming your way.
Yeah, we gotta see that one, Zach B. I'll tell you this, man. My hate for the Cowboys came from all the times we lost to them in the 90s. Like that's when it started, But all that stuff heals. You beat them the next year. Like we own the Cowboys now.
Right.
The Packers have owned the Cowboys now for like the last 20 years. I think the record in the last 20 years is pretty lopsided. You know what I'm saying? But I'll tell you what, man, some of those fans, that's the problem.
Yes, that's the problem.
Man. Like, I hadn't talked to a dude that I knew really well. Like we hung out all the time and everything, but he moved and we hadn't talked for 6 years. And when we left, it was kind of like we had a little falling out. So it wasn't like we hated each other or anything. It just was like,
Yeah.
So the year that like 3, 4, 5, 6 years ago, I don't know when it was, but the Cowboys finally beat the Packers in the regular season, right? And all of a sudden, man, the dude messaged me after 6 years. He's like, sucker, we beat you guys in
6 years.
And I'm like, dude, we haven't talked for 6 years. Okay, first of all, I DVR'd the game, so I didn't even know who won, and you just ruined it for me. And second of all, we haven't talked for 6 years. How are you gonna do that to me,
Yeah.
So like, wait, bro. We're gonna play each other in the playoffs. Just wait. And what happened? We whoop them in the playoffs, dude.
Right.
And I messaged him so quick, dude. But I'm like, come on, man. I hope you both get diarrhea. We love you, CFAT. Now I do have my friends and family members that are great Cowboy fans and they're great sports.
Right.
And so I love it, man. I love it. See, what is Matt? You guys get no good drafts tonight. Lions, Browns, and Raiders. I have 3 teams I root for, and all 3 are trash, so I'm used to losing.
Yeah, that sucks, man.
I'm sorry. I used to play for the Raiders when I was a kid. I started flag football at 3,
right?
And then we went from flag football for a couple of years, and then into tackle. And it was the East Side Raiders. That was our name. So I got Raiders paraphernalia all over the place, man. So I'm down with the Raiders, man.
Yeah, I like the Raiders too. I just like I thought their style of play, like in the 70s and 80s, and the craziness of them.
Howie Long, dude.
Yeah, dude. Brian Bosworth, and the battles that they, them and the Seahawks would have, and it was good football. I liked watching those guys play.
For sure.
And,
what's up, Cobra Comics? Yeah, Gamma. I'm gonna be honest with you, dude. I'm worried. I think Aaron Rodgers is already on the decline, which ticks me off because watching football like constantly for the last 30 years, I don't know if I've seen a quarterback as good as him when he's on. I think he's got better accuracy than Brady. I think the legs that he's got, the intelligence that he has, like when he was on, I don't know if anybody could touch Aaron Rodgers, and yet we didn't give him anybody, man. We didn't do nothing for him, and he's got 1 Super Bowl, and he'll never go down as a GOAT because he needs 4 more, man.
Yeah, right.
Sheesh, man, that sucks.
I don't know. What do you think about Patrick Mahomes?
He's awesome, dude.
He's gonna be like
that kid.
He is good, dude. I love his no-look passes, and
bro,
it's fun. It's fun. Like, he plays the game the way it's supposed to be played.
He reminds me of Brett Favre.
Yeah, it's just like he smiling out there and having a good time, and it's fun to watch. And I'm not a huge Chiefs fan, but I remember the what was his name? Christian Okoye.
Mm-hmm.
Was that the running back? Like I loved watching him play, and so like I said, I like football and players, and it's just one team I can't really give any props to. Where's that star on their head?
That's right, man. I feel you, dude. No, man. I think this last year, dude, I was so stoked to see him do well.
Yeah.
Like all season, I'm like, you know what? If the Packers don't take it, because we kept doing well, but I was watching us play and we weren't great.
Right.
We were just winning.
Yeah.
And I was watching these other teams play, and they were in a different level than we were, man. The upper echelon. You know what I'm saying? Like we were good, but they were great. Yeah. And so I was like, all year, if the Packers don't take it, I want to watch the Chiefs take the whole thing, man. Like those guys, wow. But he's gonna be dangerous.
Yeah, man.
Be dangerous. Some weapons, dude.
Ton of speed on that team.
Isn't the fastest guy in the NFL on that team?
Yes. Tyreek Hill, right?
Yeah, man. I had him on my fantasy team 2 years ago, and he killed it for me, man. I won that year. Yeah. Yep. Let's see. Do you do fantasy?
I haven't the past couple years, but yeah, I do.
That's cool, man.
I play along at home by myself because I haven't joined the league. I just haven't had time to keep up with it. But maybe this year I might.
Yeah. We should get all the people.
Oh yeah, dude.
There's 12 people watching right now. Everyone's talking football.
Yeah.
We get a little YouTube league going on.
Yeah.
I'm down with that. Dude.
Me too.
Last year I played with Bub's Comics. He did a picks league, and I won second place, and I got 2 slab 9.8s out of it, man.
Oh, nice.
And he's like, the more people that join, it was like $60 to get in or something like that. And so the more people that join, the bigger the prizes. So first, second, and third place all got prizes and stuff. And we're gonna do it again this year. So
sweet.
We'll do that. We got. I mean, look, Sean Richards says he's totally down. Let's do it. YouTube.
Yeah, we'll just because Yahoo has you could do a league on there, set it all up through that, and just
just use our app, go from there. All right, Sean, we'll keep you in mind, dude. We'll do it.
Yeah.
Hopefully we figure out COVID though, or we're not having a season.
Yeah. Shoot. Yeah, dude. It's crazy, man. We were talking last night about what do you think about the effects on the comic book industry and how this is gonna change things. And I said my opinion is, look, they're gonna trim the fat. If you're a writer or an artist and your books weren't really selling that well, you ain't coming back. They're gonna keep their top grossing guys and put them, in the position to, write more or draw or create more or whatever. Yep. Because it's just gonna be that way.
Yeah, I see a lot of projects, man, that are all about like pushing certain agendas, and I really hope a lot of that stuff just disappears, man.
Yeah.
I just hope you get good writers that tell good stories. And if parts of those agendas are in this story, it's great because it's natural.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Write a good story, do some good art, and then we'll fall in love with it,
Yeah.
So, and I'm like you, like I've been thinking, I haven't read my pull list. I don't feel like I'm missing out on a lot of stuff.
I know.
And I almost feel bad because I don't want to abandon my LCS and my pull list, you know what I mean? Especially after I've gone through something so hard.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm like, I could totally cut this, that. I don't need it anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
it's just like, I feel like a lot of it was just waste.
Yeah.
Like, to be honest, the storylines just got stale. There was no real urgency to make good content.
Yeah.
It was just to put another book out there. And I feel like if they slim down the title lists and really focused in on having really good products, I think they would be better off.
Yeah.
That's it.
I 100% agree with that, man.
Yeah.
Klaus says maybe Marvel can start focusing on better content instead of 50 variants for each issue.
Well, that's what I mean. There's no... Why do you need that? Why did Thor need, to be rebooted and then have so many variant covers?
Yeah.
There's no need for it.
Yeah, I feel you, man. I don't know. I did you hear DC is going to be releasing some books starting next week?
Yeah. Yep.
But they're not using Diamond. So, I mean, I tried to sign up for Diamond about 2 years ago. Originally I had my LCS. He lost his account because Diamond and him had a falling out, and so I was going to rent his wall. And actually, this is 2017, and I was going to put up books on his wall, right? And I called them up and stuff, and they had the worst customer service, man. I'm like, dude, I'm a new vendor. Like, I want to come and establish this relationship with you.
Yeah.
And you're treating me like trash, man.
Yeah.
And then I see like all the books that my LCS now, which is different from that old guy, but my LCS now is like, dude, your book came in damaged. Like, check out the box that I got it shipped in. And I'm like,
I know.
How is Diamond doing this?
Yeah.
So maybe if they clean it up, get better customer service. I even looked at all their. I mean, the way that you order stuff from them is so old school. How do they not have like an up to date computer program where you go in there and just, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, we were saying that last night. Like printing on demand. Do you think that will happen? Where it'll be, mostly digital, and then if you want a hard copy of the book, you have it, print on demand, and then they ship it to you directly. So I don't know. I just hope they refocus on what I think Marvel will, and I think they might change their business model a little bit because. Look, Marvel has DC behind it. I mean, Disney behind it. So it's like they could open up their own printing press if they really wanted to and distribute it themselves. Now, granted, I'm sure, it takes all that work out of it through Diamond and all that. But I don't know. It's either, fix the model because it was broken, or you're gonna fail.
Yeah,
you're gonna fail. I mean, as far as like collecting, like I know I've changed my collecting since I got into it because I just feel like the product isn't that good right now. It's not, like you said, I cut my pull list. I don't get anything now on New Comic Book Day. Now, if there's a cover that I might like, I might go in and pick that up, but I don't have a pull list anymore because it's just the product wasn't that great. Like I'll collect a book. I'll pick up a book for the artwork, but that's about it. Like I don't read it, nothing. Like if it's a cool cover, I'll pick it up. But I'm collecting, older stuff, that I know that will hold its value. I'm not going to purchase a 1 in 100 variant and it'd be worth $3 in a month. It's just not worth it anymore.
We see too many of those, man.
Yeah.
Yep. I love that a lot of people like get wise to it. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember when I first got into collecting again, I hadn't collected for 15 years. I got married, started having tons of kids. And, like I didn't have money for that,
Right.
So all of a sudden now I'm a little bit more established, got a little money to spend, got back into it, and I'm buying everything, dude. I'm buying 5 copies of this book that everyone says is going to be hot, and then I hold on to it too long, and then I'm stuck with 5 books that don't do once anymore, like 2 months later,
Right.
Getting all these 150s that are like super expensive, and then now you see them going for $2, $5, and it's like, but you wise up, you learn, you focus, and that's the thing. You're right. You said it's trimming the fat. There's going to be a lot of fat trimmed after this. And I hope that both Marvel, DC, and everybody else realizes that and puts out good product.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing. It's watered down right now, and they need a good resurgence in what they can be. You know what I mean? The great stories and the great artwork, but not so spread out over, all these titles and different covers, and just give me good stuff, like good stories and good, and then I'll come back. But until then, I'm not doing it.
I was thinking about what run is it? It was the Jason Aaron Thor. What was the last event called?
I don't remember.
9 Realms. Anyway, it was just this big event, and there's so many crossovers and tie-ins, and I'm like, you know what? Like, I'm done with that. I'm just gonna grab the issues that come out in the books I already collect.
Even the Absolute Carnage stuff.
Yeah.
Like that was crazy. I was like, what? I started because that's right around the time, when I got back into it, like you said, like I was gone for a long time. And when McFarlane's 300 was about to hit is pretty much when I got back into it. So it wasn't that long ago. Mm-hmm. So, I was buying all these different things but I was like, I got to stop.
Yeah, it's War of the Realm. Thank you, CFAP. Yeah, dude, I got all the Absolute Carnage, and I think after that, I was like, yeah, that's it. I'm done.
Yeah.
Like, I can't anymore do that, And the thing is, and here's the thing, and you said earlier, you'll get all those books, right, and pay cover price, and then you see them like 3 months later in 50-cent bins and dollar bins. Yeah. So if I really want them all, why not just wait? And then
right.
And I think we get caught up with, oh man, I need to get that one book that's gonna catch fire,
All right.
And so before I used to go, and after it catch fire, I'd be like, okay, it's only $50 on eBay. Let me get it before it goes any higher. But then it starts dropping after I grab it,
Yeah.
So my rule now is like, if I see a book that people are buying for $50, the only reason I'm buying it is because I found it at cover price and I'm gonna flip it.
Right.
What I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what's up, ALD collects?
Yeah, man.
So, I mean, we're cutting the fat. I'm definitely doing it, man. I mean, and like you, I've often thought, I might just cut all my pool and just go old school stuff that I know is good, man.
Right.
And I'd love to collect the entire ASM run.
Right.
And that's going to be a lot of work, Why not put my money in that? But then at the same time, I'm like, but my LCS guy's treated me really well for a while, and I don't want him to get hurt. So I'm going to find a happy, medium.
Well, see, what I started doing is my LCS guy, like before when we got shut down, he gave me a bunch of blank covers and said, I hope this helps you out, when we're shut down and stuff. But I was helping him sell books on the internet because he never did that before. So I was like, I introduced him to the idea. I said, why don't we get you set up on Facebook and do live sales? I'll help out. You know what I mean? And I got him. We started doing that. So like, that's how I was contributing because I stopped all my, new books. I was like, let me try to get him sold, like selling other stuff.
Yeah.
So, that was my way to contribute to help him out.
Absolutely, man. Yeah. Every time I see like some old books in there that I like, I'll grab them from my LCS, and there are books that are coming out now that I still do love. Like I'm really a big fan of the Immortal Hulk. I think that one's a really great run. And off the top of my head, I can't think of other stuff, but there's some stuff I really enjoy, man.
Yeah.
And so I am going to trim a lot out, stuff that I just, I've been feeling like I needed it just to complete, stuff. But all right, people are asking for to see the commission again. So let me show it. I'm going to make this screen a little bit bigger.
Yep.
Check out this beauty, man. So Justice League Dark, blank sketch, Witching Hour. Then you got Harry and you got Zatanna. And so good, man. So good. Yeah. I love it, dude. I really do, man.
Thanks, man.
And I think it's one of a kind. I'm not sure if anybody else thought about putting Harry and Zatanna together, but so I
don't think I'll do it. I don't think I'll do it again. That was
nice.
You got the one off.
Yeah,
baby.
I mean? Yeah. Dude, so good, man. Thank you guys. Big O, appreciate it. ALD, appreciate it. So there's a lot of selling going on YouTube.
Oh yeah.
Love to support this community for sure. Yep. Did you see how well the auction that we had did for OMG Chris?
No, I didn't.
Bro,
I was popping in and out like during the whole time because I was drawing and stuff like that. But
dude, every book that was donated sold.
Nice.
Every single one. There was not any pass or anything. I mean, they all sold. We raised just under 10K.
Damn.
Dude,
that's awesome.
Bro, that's how much was donated both in books and people spending their money to help out OMG Chris's brother with the funeral and all that. I mean,
that's awesome.
So CFAP, you're absolutely right, dude. This community rocks, man. And that's why I like keeping my money here in this community.
Yeah.
I mean, as soon as I knew you were doing commissions, I think I heard about it maybe and I don't know, I mean, really put it together in my mind. maybe about a month ago, man, because
Right.
somebody else got one, and then I'm like, I saw you pop in for the first time into my channel during the 12 days of Christmas.
Yes.
And I was like, all right, this guy's cool, man. You kept coming in and stuff. And I was like, all right, so we started this, you know, this friendship. But I haven't had the opportunity to have you on.
Right.
And then I saw somebody else got a commission from you. And then I knew everything was happening. And then I saw you post something like, dude, I'm not working right now. And I'm like, oh, shoot. Like, this is the perfect time to get that commission. You know what I'm saying? And I can't tell you, like, how happy I am, dude.
Dude, you're the reason I'm here. You are the first channel, video that I you know, comic books on YouTube, and yours, I think it was I think it might have been last year's 12 Days of Christmas that you did, where your wife gave you. Yeah. And that was like one of the first videos that I watched, and I was like, oh, this guy's cool. So yeah, dude. So I was like, you know, and you are probably one of the most genuine people out there, dude. I give you mad props for being, you know, such a nice guy and respecting, you know, everyone in the community. And, you know, it was an honor when you asked me. I was like, dude, this is the guy who I watched, and, you know, he got me into this community. Like, that's why I started going in the chats and being more active, and then you know, start doing my own, you know, videos and shows and stuff like that. So I want to thank you for, you know, getting a piece of artwork from me, because you are, you know, the one who brought me in, so to say, into the community by your videos, your content.
Dude, I had no idea, dude. So I'm flattered as can be, bro. And like, what a cool story, man.
Yeah.
What a cool story. Yeah, I remember you started popping in the 12 Days of Christmas, and you'd be there every day, and you're like stoked about it, and you'd message me like, dude, those 12 Days of Christmas are legit. And I'm like, dude, this is awesome. So I'm glad we got to hang out today. I know for sure now we gotta do some fantasy football together.
Hell yeah.
And but guys, like everybody watching, hey, let me say hi to Man Cave Comics. What's up, my brother? God Take, what's up? Oh, Harry Potter fan in the house. So guys, hey, Jojo, what's up, girl? Okay, so if you guys want a commission from this cool guy right here, let me bring him in here. Boom.
What's up, guys?
Hit him up, guys. He's taking commissions right now, and you could see a lot of his beautiful artwork, man. I mean, I'm just gonna pop this one up here. Look at that. Come on. And then my one of a kind. Yeah, baby. I'm really stoked. Love it. Harry Potter, Zatanna, Two Worlds Collide. Wonderful stuff, man. Hit him up, guys. Let him know. He'll give you the prices. He said they start at $50 and they work their way up from there, right? Depending on how detailed they get.
Right. Yep.
So, and that's cool to know, brother, that we have that type of connection, man.
Yeah.
And so I have to say, I appreciate all the support, man. I appreciate those kind words, because I try, man. I really trust me, bro. Like I'll see some of my friends post political things, or I'll see some of my friends post other things, and I'm like, you know, like. But then I always try to be that cool head. Like, I understand both sides of it personally, you know. Yeah. So I take a minute, breathe, collect myself, you know, and I try to be positive all the time. Whether I agree with something or not, at least I come at it with a positive angle, you know?
Right. Yeah.
Because there's enough hate in the world. There's enough.
Oh, yeah, dude.
I don't need to be adding any of that to it. You know what I'm saying?
Very true. Very, very true.
So, but I appreciate you saying that, man, because I really do try. I really do try to be a positive influence and a positive person in YouTube and to lift people up. And so this is exciting, dude. And I am grateful that I get to get this from you. And I hope anybody watching today jumps on one of these commissions, man. And I hope that's what I do with Matt's Facebook posts. I do. I love that. I love Bub. He'll come to me and he's like, I'm not going to chat in there because it's start drama, but I'm going to message you separately so we
can discuss it.
But I appreciate that. I love that, dude, because we do definitely think on different spectrums, but we're still friends as friends can be, man.
Yeah, man.
So, I mean, we saw a little drama today with the Cowboy and the Eagle fans. We all still love each other.
That's right.
man. But we better get out of here. The draft starts in what? What time does it start at tonight, man?
7, I think.
Yeah.
Eastern.
Yeah. So I'm thinking too.
Yeah.
About 3 hours, right?
Yeah. Yep.
So, hey, Mr. Gorell, what's up, brother? Yeah.
Thanks, God. Thanks.
Looks so good. It looks so good. I'm so stoked with it. I'm gonna share it right now on Instagram for my post of the day and show off a little bit, right?
Yeah.
So, hey, Roman Curtis, what's up? Yeah, he's a Lions fan. We talked about the Lions a lot today, and we will not go there again.
We'll give you Barry.
That's right. That's right. Anything you want to shout out? Anything you're doing, bro, that you want people to know about, or so they can follow you, or...
Not that I can think of offhand.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm just drawing, popping in live streams here and there, just trying to pass the time.
Cool, man. Well, best of luck to you. I hope everything opens up sooner than later, man. I'm praying for it all the time. And I just got to say thank you once again for all your support for me and my channel for this epic commission piece, dude. I'm 100% happy. So thank you for that, brother.
You're welcome. And thank
everybody in the chat. Oh, I'm sorry, dude. I didn't cut you off.
No, it's all right. Just thanks for being supportive, in this crazy time we live in right now.
Of course.
It really, every little bit helps out. And, I thank you and everyone who's gotten a commission from me during this time.
Awesome. Thank you, chat, for being here, guys. We love you. We even love you, Cowboy fans. So thank you for stopping in, guys.
We love you, CFAT.
That's right, CFAT, Mr. Gorell. Well, we will see you guys later. We love you. And as always,